The last few videos you guys have told me, Matt, as much as you don't want to, it's probably the best that you hire somebody to hang this place. You're probably right. But with that said, welcome back to today's video. Today we're gonna be hanging some drywall. I have a drywall left in here along with, wait for it, two of these bad boys from DeWalt. We have 5/8 going up on the lid. We have 1/2 inch going on the walls. This place is gonna go quick and it's gonna go good. But with that said, welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt Pinella with Matt Bangs Wood. I spent my piggy bank savings on this $80,000 100-year-old home, and we're determined to make this place new again. I insulated this back room. I have a short deadline on getting some stuff done in there. So that means today we need to hang the drywall. So let's get into it. Beautiful. Hey there, I called and put in an order for some gravel yesterday. I was just wondering if I could check up on delivery. Okay, yeah, if you could have them give me a call, that'd be awesome. I'm taking off here shortly. I was just hoping to get it delivered sooner than later. I ordered gravel for the driveway area. There's not a whole lot of people here that pour big concrete slabs for their places. Might be a cost issue, it might be the slipping on ice part, I don't really know exactly what it is. It would probably cost me something like $4,000 or $5,000 just to do my driveway. It's like 40 something feet back. And it's just not something that I want to do. So we're gonna stick with what's been done in this neighborhood, and that is 3/4 inch rock. I have 5 yards getting delivered, and I thought it was supposed to be here this morning. It's almost 11 o'clock. No rock yet, but it's coming. Yeah, like, oh, okay, all right.
What are we talking about?
It's not about the size of the knife, it's how you use it.
Hold
That's
up.
what I'm saying.
That's what you bought to cut insulation? $40 1/4. 48.5.
I'll take a full bird whenever you get one.
Yep, right now. I treat drywall the same way I treat my wall sheathing. I try my best to avoid a break in my sheet on the corner of a window or a door. I always aim to break the sheet over the opening to give it a stronger diaphragm. A drywall tape joint on the edge of a window or a door will be the first place to crack with the smallest amount of settling or movement. With every sheet that we put up, I wanted to put in a very expensive order to level 5 tools and learn how to use an automatic taper. I've hand taped a lot of places, never been thrilled with the outcome, but the sets from level 5 changed the way the drywall is done. We'll see how I feel by the time I go to do the rest of the house. But I'm curious on what you would do. Would you pay someone else to do it? Or invest in the tools and learn how to do it yourself? My grandfather always taught me that the more you know, the more you work. Right now it's up in the air, but we'll see what happens. Let me tell you guys real quick though why this house is terrible to drywall, and you'll understand in just about 30 seconds. When I added the 3/4 inch subfloor to the whole entire house, I shrunk the ceilings down 3/4. Once I add flooring, it's gonna shrink another 3/4. It's gonna bring me down, down, down all the way through. You add the 5/8 drywall, that brings it down. But here's why I wasn't concerned about doing that one bit. I couldn't tell you why, but this house was built with 95-inch tall studs. Not 8s, not 96, not 8 pre-cuts, 92 1/4 or 92 5/8, but 95 inches. So you've got 95 for the stud, 1.5 inch for the bottom, 3 inch for the top plates. That leaves me with an overall 99-inch tall wall, or 8'3". I don't know why they did what they did, but the walls were 8'3" tall. So I have 5/8 lid up here, full 4-foot sheet. This is another 4-foot sheet. And then I had to add this little strip through the middle. In drywall, one thing you want to make sure that you do is you're working right here, as opposed to down here or up here. You want to work right here. So when I tape this place, I will be working the mud right through the center. Super easy to do. But let's check it out. So with the 3/4 inch subfloor down and the 5/8 done up here, I have 8'1.5". On a 9-foot wall, you would slam a sheet up, you would leave a sheet down, and you would put a 1-foot strip through the center. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I didn't want to go through the trouble of cutting a foot off of the bottom sheet and making it all work that way. So I did what I did. We stripped it, it's gonna cover, you'll never know a thing. But being honest with you guys, if there's one trade that I would highly recommend subcontracting, regardless of what you're doing, whether it be building a home brand new, renovating your house, adding on an addition, I don't care what it is. You can try to do as many things as you want to. Don't attempt to do your own drywall. In my opinion, it's just not worth it. This stuff is hard work. 5/8 lid is heavy. And that comes from a framing background of having 5/8 sheets slung up onto the roof. This stuff is no joke. Working with it overhead is completely different. In my opinion, drywallers should do what drywallers do best, and that is drywall. You should do whatever it is that you do best. I'm not sure what that is, but you know that. It's in here. This might seem a little ridiculous, but I built the studio so that I had a place to stay while I renovated the house. The studio is now used as storage. We're sort of bouncing around a little bit, making everything work. But get in here, let's go over a few things. If you guys recall, first thing this morning, I went and picked up a nail gun. That was this framing nailer right here. This is an NR83A2S from Hitachi. This is a strip nailer from back in early 2000s. First gun that I ever framed with was a gun just like this, and I still have it to this day. I've built a lot of homes with it. This nailer in particular is nearly brand new. You can see there's barely any scratches on it whatsoever. The back plate's still in one piece, the sides are beautiful. This gun as it sits is valued around $400 to $600, depending on the buyer. We've also got this really cool rafter hook. Pretty rad gun. Now the main reason that I bought this nailer here was because it was really cheap. It was 125 bucks. I gave the guy 130 and I went along with my day. But the best part is I have 20 of these nailers. I don't need another one. So, one of you guys that's watching today's video is going to get hooked up. I will mail this thing straight to your door. It's open to the US only because I do not want to pay shipping overseas for something that weighs this much. You guys also won't have the nails over there, so it doesn't make any sense. So all you have to do is drop a comment down below, one comment per person, leave a like on this video, and subscribe to the channel down below. I'll pick a winner for this nailer in about 2 days, let some people roll in. This thing's great, it's hardly ever been used. Someone will get some good use out of it. So we opted for a smooth texture. So this wall is very, very flat. If you guys have ever seen like a Venetian plaster where the wall itself looks almost like a concrete finish that was burned in, that's what we're going for on these walls. Not a crazy level 5 finish or anything like that, but it's smooth enough so that when you look at the wall, it's aesthetically pleasing. I'm gonna have my sconce here, and this beautiful accent wall built up. My wife designed this master bedroom and I'm super pumped to bring this to life. But this place is looking good. The difference between this and a regular texture that you would find on drywall is this is more of a strenuous process. Instead of going through and just, slapping up texture on the walls or spraying texture on with a hopper, you go through and actually hand coat the whole entire wall. So you tape your joints, you spot all your screws, and you go back through and you hand trowel the whole entire thing. The easiest way I've found to do this is to get a big bucket of mud, throw some water in it, mix that up to where it's not so thick, take a heavy nap, something big for painting, dip it in there and roll this stuff onto the wall. Then you can take a big knife and just kind of trowel the whole entire thing. It's a long process because you have to go through and sand it afterwards and make sure that there's no imperfections on these walls. This room is probably about 14 hours of work. Going through and coating the whole thing once and then coming back, coating the whole thing again. I told you guys we weren't gonna do the drywall, and I'm sorry, but I lied to you. I don't think it looks so bad. Just a few short weeks ago, this house was whole. It was worn down, but it was still standing. It had its walls, its layout, its history written in every crack and creak. But to bring it back to life, sometimes you have to tear it down. Strip away the layers, expose the framing, and start rebuilding from the ground up. The master bedroom in this home was no different, and what was once closed off and cluttered is now open and new again, ready for its next chapter. I decided to texture the walls myself, not just so I could get it done the way I wanted to, but so it was done my way. Every seam, every stroke of the knife, exactly how I pictured it. There's something powerful about stepping back and seeing progress unfold from your own hands. A space that was once raw and unfinished is now taking shape. The walls are smooth, the corners are sharp, and that vision that seemed so distant just a few weeks ago is starting to feel so real. With projects like this, they're more than just work. They're a constant reminder that with a bit of patience and willingness to learn, you too can turn chaos into comfort. You can take something broken and make it whole. And in the end, every single room will hold a story, a testament to the hands that built it. So keep learning, keep building, because the work is truly never done. And I'll see you guys in the next one.